Hey guys, all right, I've got your video this week. This is a brand new workout, so nothing's really repeated here. Your first one's going to be a 10-minute workout. So you're going to do 12 rounds of 3 exercises I'm going to show you. You'll have 10 seconds of rest. You'll have 40 seconds to perform each of those movements. So you guys need to go to the best of your ability. You need to go as fast as you can and not sacrifice your form. You guys that have been doing this for a while, I need you to start pushing past that lactic acid threshold. So when you start to feel that burn, that does not mean that you have used up your energy. That means that your body is just burning off carbohydrates, but you are in an anaerobic mode. It will only go so far, but you need to start to learn to push through that so that you can start getting even better and better with these workouts. Okay, your first move, this is called the Powerbodyz hopscotch. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start with your feet wide. You're going to start in a squat. You know, if we're not standing in this class, we're squatting, okay? So if you're not sure what to do, just squat. All right, you're going to drop back. Back is flat, hips are down. You're going to hop forward, feet wide, you're going to touch down. You're going to hop feet together, touch down. Your butt goes back and down, your back is flat. You're going to flip, hop wide. Do it again. Hop forward, touch, together, touch, flip. Touch, touch, flip. Hop forward, touch, touch, flip. Okay? Your goal is to touch the ground. If you cannot touch the ground, that's not a big deal. Your main goal is, I'm going to do this from the side, is that you've got to have your hips back and down, your back is flat. Okay? So maybe let's require some flexibility in your hip area. So if you're not able to get your hands to touch the ground, because that's going to require your butt to drop below your knees, and that's okay. But eventually you're going to need to get there. I need you to start to try to make that happen. Okay, don't just constantly keep telling me I can't do it, I can't do it. Just start to make it happen. Hands come down when you touch. When you come back together, your feet come in. My butt goes back and down, I'm going to drop and try to touch. Again, if you can't get all the way down, just go to where you can. Okay? If you need to modify them, so let me show you the move one more time. Let me do it from the side. Start with a little bit of a squat. Hop forward. Touch. Feet together. Touch. Flip it around. You're ready to go again. Hop forward, touch, landing on your heels, weight goes back in your heels. Feet together, weight is still in my heels. I push my hips back and down, touch. Flip around, let's modify it. Step it, touch. Step it together, touch. Just turn back to a squat. Okay? So your modification, just take out the jumping and just put the stepping in. Okay, your next one, I'm going to bring you down to the mat. You're going to do... Actually, no, we're going to start this standing. My bad. I can change it if I want. All right, this is a plank up and down burpee. So I may name it something on the video when I type everything out. So you're going to start standing. Your hands are going to drop down. When you start to do your burpee and you drop down, you've got to drop your hips. Drop your hips down. So don't do this. I need you to drop your hips down. Kick back to plank. No push-up. You're going to go elbows, hands. Power in, weight to my heels. I'm going to jump up from this position. Jump. I'm going to land back here because look, I got to do it again. Hands down, kick back, elbows, hands. Power in, jump. It needs to flow. You need to flow with this. Now I'm doing this kind of slow for teaching purposes. I need you to go a little bit faster. I need you to hit your anaerobic stage. I need you to hit your highest heart rate that you can possibly get that up to. If you need to slow down, I prefer that you take it to modification before you stop. And I still don't even want you to stop. Just stand in place and step side to side. So to modify it, drop down the same way. You step, you go to your knees, elbows, hands, feet, plank, raise. Up in your toes, arms over your head, raise. Drop back down to your squat so you're ready to go again. You flow with it. Flow with it. Up and down. Up and down. That's very, very important. Okay, your third one, monkey press, pike jump, and a squat jump. So you're going to start, you will use the mat. Start right here. Hands, palms facing away. Hands come down away from you about 2 feet from your feet. Fingers are like turned in a little bit towards each other. Elbows out to the side. Drop your chin in between your hands. Press. My knees are soft, so my knees are bent. So one push up. Now you're going to pike. I'm going to jump my feet up, my hips up. Pike. I'm gonna land right here, elbows to my knees, and I'm gonna jump. Then look, I'm ready to go right back down. Remember how we started? Look, hands down, monkey press, hike, jump. Monkey press, hike, jump. Now here's the deal. Now if you're a gymnast and you're feeling really sassy, you can jump your legs all the way up into a handstand. If you're looking at this going, is she absolutely out of her mind? No, maybe a little. But here's what I want you to do. First off, let's modify first for the monkey press. I don't care if your elbows just come out a little bit to the side. Perfect form. My knees are bent. I'm dropping my chin. Look, just a little press. And back up. The jump, just get a little jump. That's all you gotta do. Look, just get those feet off the ground a little bit. That's okay. You land, knees soft. Look, I'm ready for my squat jump. If you don't wanna jump, you're gonna raise and come back down. Look, you gotta involve your butt as much as possible. That's what I'm saying. If you're not sure what to do, squat. Don't just stand, I'll just squat. We gotta involve the bum as much as possible. It's your major muscle group. It's just gonna help get our heart rates up. Okay, that's your first 10-minute workout. Your second 10-minute workout, you're gonna start with, this is gonna be triple lunge jumps, the side leg raise. So this is gonna require really good form and control. We're gonna start with one right leg back. We're gonna get into a lunge position. Look, front leg, my knee is tracking over my ankle. I'm gonna bring my arms close, although you can put your hands on your hips or you can bring them out to the side if you need it for balance. Ultimately, I want you to work to keep your arms closed so you can use your abs more. So I'm going to drop to start. 1, 2, 3. Back leg is going to come out to the side. Step it back. 3 lunge jumps. 2, 3. Back leg is coming out to the side. Woo! And step it back. Okay? Now when you let that leg out to the side, this standing leg, a lot of balance on that standing leg, that knee stays soft. You lift. So you're kind of bent over a little bit, but you're not rounded. Please don't round over. Keep your backs flat. Tuck your shoulders down. My knee is soft. I lift. Don't touch it down unless you just have to. If you need it for balance, fine, touch it down. Then step back. So it's 1, 2, 3, lift. Step it back. 1, 2, 3. I'm on very uneven ground right now. Lift. Step it back. Keep your feet hip width apart. Weight is even. Don't lean over. Except when you do that leg raise, you'll be forced to lean over just a little bit. And step it back. Modify it, you're just going to step. Start here, lower to lunge. So it's 1, 2, 3, and a leg lift. You can even just like bend the knee a little bit. You don't have to keep that leg straight. You can just lift it as high as you can. But arms here, or do this if you want the balance. Just lift that leg a little bit. Whatever you can do. You're gonna work that outer thigh a little bit. A lot of balance on that. The lunge jumps are gonna get your heart rates up. So it comes down to balance, you're gonna really feel that heart rate then. You're gonna slow down a minute. They're gonna jack that heart rate back up again, okay? All right, your second one, you're gonna come down on your mat. We're gonna do push-up and then a right and left side dip push-up. So you're gonna come down to plank. So look, I always say this, but we always have to do it. Look, wrist, elbow, shoulders lined up. If I drop to plumb line, it'll go to my wrist. If you're like this and you drop to plumb line, it's going behind your wrist. That's bad. I need you lined up. Shoulders tucked down. You're gonna do a push-up, military style. Hands are shoulder width apart. Elbows go out at an angle. You drop your chest, but you look at the mat. I'm just looking at y'all because that's what my camera guy is. You look at your mat, press. I'm gonna turn to one side, hand behind my head or straight up. I'm gonna drop my hip, push it up. Come to plank. I'm gonna shift and go to the other side. Arm up, drop, raise. Center, I start again. Push up. Feet are just shifting to the side, they don't cross. Arm up, drop, raise. I'm pushing that hip to the sky. I'm working this oblique. Plank. Roll the other side. Drop, lift. Plank. Push up, and I do it again. Let's modify it. Knees for your push up. You can stay on that knee. Let's see how I rolled. Knee, that other leg is out. Put your hand right here on your hip. You can drop and lift. You can roll right back to your knees. Right back to the other side. I've seen some funky stuff going on with thumbs lately. So get your hands flat. Okay. All right, your third exercise, this is a seal style burpee. So we're going to do a basic burpee, just a little different with our push-up. Start standing. Drop your hips. Drop down. You're going to lower all the way down, arms out. Briefly. Hands back in. You're going to push that whole body up. Power in. Jump up. Hands down. Kick back. Lower. Arms out. Push up. Power in. Jump up. One more time. Hands down. Lower. Out. Push up. Power in. Jump up. Let's modify it. Drop. Step back. Knee. Lower. You can still do this. Push up to the knees. Feet. Step it in. Weight in the heels. Raise. Raise in those toes. Lift your arms. Drop back down. That's your modification. All right. I'm going to stop the camera. And this second part of the video is going to be your last 10-minute workout.